Hi, thanks for downloading the Art of It All podcast.
With Joshua Buchanan and Paul Solano.
Actually, we've been getting complimented on a lot of the fresh new designs we've been putting out.
Yeah.
And, but the thing is, you can't always run like that. You can't run on those juices forever. So eventually you're going to have to go out and find research, go out, kill something, bring it home to the cave. And
I just started up a video podcast.
A big, gigantic mushroom is on the ground.
Yes, I'll take a picture of this nice big mushroom.
Now it's like we start shopping at other competitors and shopping stores and just seeing what's popular out there because everybody does it. It's just kind of the thing to do. But just I didn't expect myself to actually do that with the rocket where it's everything was just out of my head. I realized I'm not going to be able to do that with this next book just because
I don't think I would be able to create anything if I didn't have the imagination that I did.
Okay. But would having a visual reference library help you at all in any way? And
how? No, I always go look up. Sometimes when I'm even trying to figure out how to draw somebody in a certain position, I have to look it up.
Major.
I have to look it up in Google. I have to look at other people's. Whoa! Check out that mushroom. That's like Mario Brother mushroom right there.
Oh my gosh! To picture that for the dump. That's awesome.
That is awesome. It's in the video podcast. That's a big spider. Holy crud!
That's not a big spider.
Oh my gosh. No, it's it tried to bite me.
It's gone.
No, but check out this mushroom though. Oh, by the way, you guys are gonna hear this again in the audio podcast, but this is
that's a cool mushroom.
But this is the Art of It All short video podcast because I'm taking a small video podcast right now too. So
where's the spider?
It ran over there.
And I got to be honest, for posing of characters and fight scenes and stuff, the whole last issue of the Rocket where I had the big fight scene. A lot of those were just oh man, how does the body contort this way? I am always, you'll catch me wherever I'm drawing. If you see me doing something like this, changing my pose, wrapping my arm around my head, it's that's what I'm doing. So I'm trying to pose the fight scene and figure out well, which way does the thumb turn on the hand if I have it turned upside down like this, and it's the left hand facing the character, and it's very different to flip everything around visually in your mind.
That's actually been a big thing. That's one hard thing that I have is trying to draw the human hand. And I like going to different visual references of that because then I can actually see how the fingers and I don't draw it exactly like the person drew it that I'm looking at, but it gives me an idea of where the fingers are placed and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll even look at a picture, an actual photo that somebody took of somebody. It's not drawn, but I can still get an idea of how the hand is placed.
Right.
So.
Have you ever caught artwork that you really loved? Man, I love this artist's work, and you then caught a mistake, the hand was flipped around the wrong way?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I sadly found Patrick Spaziante doing that quite a bit. Long time ago, back when I was reading Sonic comics. But, I didn't really kind of look past it. Just kind of I really like him. He's okay. I'll give him this one, and this one. Oh, and that one. Oh, crud.
You ever, the biggest imperfections that you can find is that...
Imperfections.
Yeah, if you're looking at somebody's art... Mm-hmm. Is have you ever taken somebody's picture and zoomed in on it?
Yeah, but that's not how I spot the imperfections. Flip it, reverse it. Mirror the image, you'll see all the imperfections, including your own art. That's actually something that I do.
Is this AstroTurf?
No, this is moss. This is actually, that's a good idea. Really soft moss on the ground.
It looks like you're standing, it looks cool with your shoes.
It feels like a bed. It really feels like a soft carpety bed.
We never took... I'll have to grab your wife's picture of that mushroom because I didn't take a picture of it for the dump. This looks like you're standing on AfroTurf and it looks cool with your shoes.
AfroTurf?
Is it not AfroTurf?
AstroTurf.
Oh, did I say AfroTurf?
AfroTurf is made of
Astro, whatever. It's made of... It's like you're stepping on a squishy afro.
Scoochie.
That's why I said AfroTurf.
Got it.
Is it still recording the podcast?
Sure is.
Cool.
Pretty sure it is. Better be. Yeah, it is. We're 16 minutes in.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. What else can we go on? Visual reference library.
This whole area is this is like visual reference candy for you right now since you're.
It kind of is, but it's the funny thing is that being a Boy Scout my whole life, it's at least until I was 18. It's you went camping and hiking so much that it's just I saw this all the time, but I never really took any of it in or made notes about it. It's just it's just all up here and just kind of. It's kind of becoming twisted as time goes on. I remember things differently, obviously.
Yeah.
Because, mirror and prism of time. But, me trying to draw, trees that I thought I saw 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, they look completely different. And that's actually giving me a good springboard off of creating... That's why I started creating all this wildlife and, forestation that doesn't exist. Because I don't want to just draw a forest story that people have seen before. Are you really...
Yeah, I'm taking a video. I told you it's going to be part of our...
Just of me?
Well, you're an explanation.
Oh, okay.
What?
Let's see. But it's just like I don't want to give a reader the same thing they've read before in like another forest story. Even like when Jeff Smith did Bone, like I don't think he drew any like completely out there forest scenes. He drew what he saw in Ohio when he went to like Dead Man's Cave and was in the woods. But his forest looked mythical. But even though it was drawn completely from reference, as far as I know, it was.
You could also say like you don't even actually like, even though you're in the forest, you can add some parts of your own like imagination to what you're drawing too, where like you don't have to have the trees.
A little bit.
Sorry.
Go ahead of us. You gonna complain about this right now? Yeah, you keep walking. You too, Andy. Oh.
That O is for Andy's sexy walk.
Andy's sexy walk. No, but like you could add your own aspects, like your own imagination to the to what you're drawing, like how like you look at the leaves like on trees and stuff like that. Maybe make a new type of leaf that you've never seen before, and that could be like your own like mark for. Oh, great! We are now in a fork in the road, and we don't know where anybody went.
Nope.
Does that say knit? Does that say
knee pissing?
Oh, it's still the knee pissing.
It's still knee pissing, which was the shorter trail of the ones we had to choose from.
Ooh, dangerous! A giant hole. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this on the video podcast too.
Does anyone have the map? Yeah. I mean, I have mine. I'm having my microphone.
Knee pissing.
It splits off too, but I'm sure it's like this.
So where are we going?
So
We're lost. It's been days.
No, wait, because we're on the knee pissing trail.
I'm thirsty.
Well, this is the.
I don't know where to go.
So that means
Where
could go
are
that,
we?
Or if we go this way, I think we would kind of come back like around.
Where are we? Where are we, Josh?
Knee pissing trail.
Knee pissing trail.
Did you
Yeah.
notice? Hey, look at this. Did
Yeah.
you notice it? Someone actually scratched it off, but then rewrote it.
It's like we're live. It's like we're live. Like this is like. That's okay. You look
It's gonna be
disturbed.
the last podcast ever turning like a Blair Witch project.
Yeah.
It's like the Blair Witch podcast.
The Blair Witch podcast.
Yeah.
We lost Travis and Joe though. I don't know
Blair Witch.
exactly where they went. Yeah, if you do the video podcast like this, you got to put it down and be like, where are we? I don't.
I need to have snot dripping from my nose.
Oh, okay. So.
But anyway.
Oh,
onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where.
He's walking the other way now. Are we going that way?
Andy's like he's the GPS. See? I don't know where he's going.
Well, there's another sign up there. Anyone want to go see what it says?
Well, no, I mean this.
That's too far away.
This is going to be this trail.
The dusty
So
trail.
we'll be going back to the parking lot.
Oh, I guess.
Don't worry, everybody. This is all art related. Getting lost, just
Yeah,
like when
whereas
you
I
draw
think this
something and you get
We can wait
lost.
here they're right there.
Huh?
They're done peeing.
Oh, here they go.
But anyway, it actually is kind of been interesting to like try to redraw, plant life and try to re-engineer it.
Do you
but
think-
also re-engineer it to work.
Do you think you might have had a strong imagination as a child?
Okay.
And
Yeah,
and
I know which way.
yeah, but you don't remember it. Like maybe
I don't
your
remember my
maybe your
imagination.
imagination
Take
was
that
even.
picture so you could draw it.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
she took a picture of the
Actually, that was
Mario
cool.
mushroom.
I do want to. When we saw the mushrooms go around the side of the tree, that actually really
Hey guys,
sparked some ideas.
this is part of the video podcast, so now you're in that.
Oh, there's a video.
Are you smoking? Oh my gosh! Now you're gonna always remember that. Hi Travis.
What's up,
You
Paul?
look like a lumberjack.
Ah, perfect.
Andy,
This
what's
is
that
really
way?
going in a video
Why-
podcast.
Andy's-
Running back home.
Andy's running. He's going back to his people.
Wow, he really didn't like being
So,
in your group.
do you guys have anything to say about imaginations and drawing? Like what does does your imagination help a lot when it comes to drawing? Why are you laughing?
Just a sad little laugh on the podcast.
Just the way that question is. I mean, I feel like your imagination is integral to just what you draw and what kind of calls you. I mean, the reasons why you start drawing in the first place is not just to do the act of drawing, right? It's to
Yeah.
create some sort of concept in your head onto a piece of paper and be able to transmit that to other people.
Conveyance of an idea.
Conveying an idea and trying to get it as close to it exists in your head on paper. And also refining that idea in your head as well, because I mean that's why you look at other resources to kind of sharpen, because I figure the way you look at things in the beginning, like when you have a concept for a character, it's very fuzzy, but once you kind of
We're going
focus
back.
in on the details and take in stuff from the real world and kind of integrate it with your your idea that you have in your head, you kind of create something. You're able to create something.
Something becomes more concrete the more you do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'd agree with that. I'm
Makes
trying to think
sense.
of anything else to add to the visual reference library conversation.
I don't know. We can make it a short podcast.
Yeah, we could. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't want to like sit here and hold the mic the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
But
What are we on time?
we are looking at probably 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
23 minutes.
So go to 30 mark.
Yeah, if we can fill the time.
Let's
do 30 more minutes.
No,
To the
no.
30-minute mark. No.
Oh.
Normally we do in about an hour podcast, but it's because we can sit and just kind of find topics within a tangent of a podcast. But right now we're like paying attention like where we are.
Yeah.
You're doing a video podcast.
It's actually, we should just call it the Tangent Podcast because that's basically
essentially what we do.
what we do. It's like, oh, we got an idea, and then it's like, oh, we should probably at least say it one more time before it ends.
Let's see.
What do you think is some good advice for improving artists or artists that are
I would
You mean like us?
just starting out?
You're asking us?
Starting out, man.
I can't. Anytime someone's ever asked me that, like at a convention, is just saying, if you ever,
Never give up.
well, that's one thing you tell them, but that's like easy to say. But
Trust your instincts.
that's
Trust
hard
your
to say
instincts.
because that's hard for me to do. I always second guess myself. But you try to tell them that, like, you know what, it's kind of like as long as you just like to do it, then you will keep.
Okay.
This got a lot less realistic.
All right. So what happened was we were taping the podcast and doing the video podcast, and then my phone ran out of space, so we missed the last 5 minutes of it. So this is just
Really? You're gonna retape the 5 minutes?
No, we're not gonna take the 5 minutes. We're just gonna say goodbye so it ends on a good note. I guess
Yeah,
you
we
just
said other stuff at the end of the audio podcast.
Oh, so it's gonna be like da 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 beep.
yeah.
Ba-dum-bum,
Sorry.
ba-dum-bum.
We'll just hope this has decent audio. I don't know,
I'm sure it will.
but
Just speak loud.
but again, you're gonna have to say goodbye again, Joe. So
What, me again?
Yeah.
Bye.
bye, Joe, and then Travis, you gotta say bye again too.
Bye.
Yeah, see.
Cameraman Travis.
So, yeah,
We got a crew. We have a crew for the podcast.
kinda. I guess I could record. This could be like
I thought you were like, I guess I could pay them.
I could actually record. I guess I could record this for a
You
little
gonna pay
bit.
us?
Is it raining?
No, it's water from the trees that are dripping down, and that squirrel took a leak.
Cool. Get it, Travis. Get it. Get it, Travis.
No, that actually is rain. Yeah, that actually is rain now.
Okay. All right. So, anyways, thanks for staying with us and listening to the audio one, and then this somewhat different version of the video one.
Very different.
So,
Anyway, come out and see us at Dearborn, Michigan at the Adobe Hotel for Detroit Fan Fair on October 25th, 6th, and 7th.
yes.
It's going to be huge. Tons of people. Listen to the audio podcast. I already listed off a bunch of people that'll be there, and they're awesome. So come see us. Plus, it's cheap to get
We'll
in.
just say Jeff
What's up?
Smith. If you know who Jeff Smith is, there's going to be other people that
Plus,
are cool just
if
like
you need a
him.
hotel to stay in the area, stay at the Adobe. It's like $80 a night. You get 2 free weekend passes with that room. That's a killer deal.
Good deal. So, anyways,
And it's actually going to be packed because Artist Alley is sold out.
Artist Alley is sold out. so,
Sold out.
Yeah.
Can't even apply anymore.
So, anyways, I've been Paul Solano.
I've been Josh Buchanan in the past tense.
Yes. Visit our website at www.artofitall.s3mi.com. Look at everything we've been talking about in the dump. There'll be pictures and whatever and links and all that good stuff.
Because you want to make sure we're good storytellers, so let us know what you think.
Yeah, the comments that I never update. So, anyways, you guys take care. So, bye.
Bye.
Bye. I've been Andy Klink.
I was listening to it.
Okay, everybody. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Are we going to do the theme song?
Nice to meet you.
Are we doing the theme song?
No, just let's everybody to have a random dance off. Just dance.
Really?
Just dance. Nobody's dancing. Yeah, there you go.
Come on, Andy, you're good with this. See?
Random dance off.
God, this is so stupid.